No one expected the entire venue to erupt that loudly. But the moment Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei were announced as the winners of Favorite Couple, something inside the crowd completely changed. Fans screamed, cameras rushed toward them, and suddenly, every single eye in the room was locked on just two people. Tian Xiwei looked frozen in shock, covering her mouth as if she still couldn't believe what she had just heard. Beside her, Zhang Linghe lowered his head with a shy smile before quietly turning toward her. That tiny moment, that silent glance, it instantly exploded across social media. Because for many fans, this was never just about an award. It was about the chemistry that had emotionally captured millions of people all year long. And what happened next on that stage only made everyone even more emotional. Long before the awards ceremony began, fans already had one prediction in mind. If there was one on-screen couple that truly dominated conversations this year, it was Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei. Their chemistry didn't feel forced. It didn't feel scripted. Every interaction between them carried a strange warmth that audiences immediately noticed. From sweet behind-the-scenes clips, to playful interviews, to the way they naturally looked at each other during public appearances, fans couldn't stop watching them. Even people who normally ignored celebrity couples suddenly became invested in their dynamic. Because somehow, Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei created the kind of emotional connection that felt real without ever trying too hard. And that authenticity slowly turned them into one of the most beloved drama pairings in Chinese entertainment. But during the awards night, fans noticed something even more powerful. The way Zhang Linghe quietly stayed attentive to Tian Xiwei every single second. And once people noticed it, the internet completely lost control. As the two stars walked toward the stage together, the atmosphere inside the venue became almost deafening. Then came the moment fans are still replaying online. Zhang Linghe gently slowed his pace and motioned for Tian Xiwei to walk first, carefully making sure her dress would not get caught as they climbed the stairs. It was such a small gesture, but somehow it felt incredibly intimate. The audience instantly erupted into cheers. Fans later said that what made the moment special wasn't simply the action itself. It was how natural it looked. No hesitation, no performance, just quiet attention and instinctive care. And the cameras captured everything. Meanwhile, Tian Xiwei couldn't stop smiling. She looked nervous, emotional, almost overwhelmed by the support surrounding them. But every time she glanced toward Zhang Linghe, her expression softened immediately. That alone became enough to send thousands of fans into emotional meltdown online. Because to many viewers, the energy between them no longer looked like ordinary co-stars. It looked like two people who deeply understood each other. And then came the acceptance speech that made the entire room emotional. Standing under the bright lights of the stage, Tian Xiwei took a deep breath before thanking everyone who had supported them from the very beginning. She admitted that the award felt especially meaningful because it came directly from fans who genuinely loved their chemistry. As she spoke, Zhang Linghe quietly watched her beside the microphone, and fans immediately noticed something. The way he looked at her didn't seem distracted. It didn't seem polite. It looked soft, warm, almost protective. Then it was Zhang Linghe's turn to speak. And what he said instantly triggered emotional reactions across social media. The actor calmly shared that he felt lucky to work alongside Tian Xiwei. He described her as someone who always brought positive energy onto the set and made every filming moment enjoyable. The words themselves sounded simple, but the sincerity in his voice made fans emotional almost instantly. Because sometimes, it's not dramatic confessions that move people. It's the quiet honesty hidden inside small sentences. And after the ceremony ended, clips of that speech spread everywhere within minutes. Fans replayed the eye contact, the smiles, the nervous laughter. Some even admitted they cried while watching the videos. Because for them, this victory felt bigger than entertainment. It felt personal. The reason fans love Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei so much goes beyond visuals or popularity. It's because their interactions feel incredibly human. In an entertainment industry where many celebrity pairings can feel overly calculated, these two somehow appear comfortable in the simplest moments. Whether they're laughing backstage, teasing each other during interviews, or quietly listening while the other speaks, nothing about them feels exaggerated. And fans noticed that immediately. One behind-the-scenes clip became especially viral after viewers saw Zhang Linghe unconsciously staring at Tian Xiwei during a group interview. The look in his eyes instantly became a trending topic. People described it as gentle, affectionate, impossible to fake. Millions watched the clip repeatedly, trying to analyze every tiny detail. But what made fans even more attached was the mutual respect between them. Neither person tries to dominate attention. Neither interrupts the other. Instead, they constantly support each other in subtle ways. That emotional balance created something audiences rarely see anymore. A pairing that feels comforting instead of performative. And after winning Favorite Couple, fans began wondering one major thing. Could this be only the beginning? Almost immediately after the ceremony, social media exploded with one request. Fans want Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei together again in another drama. Many viewers believe their chemistry is simply too powerful to end after one successful project. Some even called them the new standard for modern romantic pairings in Chinese dramas. And honestly, the numbers speak for themselves. Every video featuring them trends. Every public appearance sparks discussions. Every interaction becomes headline material within minutes. Yet despite their overwhelming popularity, both stars continue to remain humble and careful in public. They never overreact to speculation. They never try to create unnecessary attention. And strangely, that restraint only makes fans respect them more. During a post-award interview, Tian Xiwei shared that the night would remain one of her most precious memories. Meanwhile, Zhang Linghe once again sent fans into chaos after expressing his hope to work with her again someday. That single sentence immediately reignited emotional discussions online. Because fans know one thing for certain. Chemistry like this doesn't happen often. And when it does, people remember it for years. From the shy smiles, to the quiet support, to the emotional victory that completely dominated social media. Many fans now believe Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei are far more than just another drama pairing. So after witnessing all these unforgettable moments, do you think their chemistry is simply incredible acting? Or is there something much deeper connecting them behind the scenes?